Hello everyone, and welcome to question 5 of the Plant Reproduction series. In this video, we'll be working through a question from the Northwest 2024 Provincial November exam. This is worth 7 marks. Question 1.4 gives us a diagram representing the structure of a flower. So let's go through the labels. So label A is pointing to the entire female reproductive organ. Label B is pointing to the stigma onto which the pollen will land. Label C is pointing to the style, which is the passage that the pollen tube will travel down. Label D is pointing to the ovary. The ovary contains the ovules, label E, and inside the ovules we find the eggs. Label F is pointing to the petals of the flower. Label G is pointing to the anther, and label H is pointing to the filament. Label I is pointing to the entire male reproductive structure known as the stamen. I'd like you to pause the video and answer the questions. 1.4.1 asks you to label parts F and H. F is pointing to the petal, H is pointing to the filament. 1.4.2 asks you to name the letter and the part which produces pollen. That would be G, the anther. So pollen is part of the male reproductive structure, and it contains the male gamete, which is the sperm cells. Give all the letters that represent the female wall, so that would be B, C, D, and E. So you have to name all of them or list all of them, or you don't get any marks. Give the collective name for all the parts labeled E. That would be the androecium or the stamen. It's better to stick to the simpler term here and just say stamen. The way I like to teach it to my class is that I tell them the word stamen has the word men in it, and men are males, or men have male reproductive organs. So stamen is the male reproductive structure. Thank you.